Hi, this is Gabriel.
And this is Otto.
And this is
The Gabe and Otto Show. Alright.
So, obviously you saw last minute
Yeah.
John Cena's last match, right?
Sadly, yeah.
Bro, what do you think about it?
Man, it pissed me off. And I'm also sad because it's the end of a legacy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, like I got very upset, not because of the fact that he lost. I didn't care that part. Like if he lost is whatever.
Yeah.
Like Corango lost.
For me,
Goldberg lost.
it was the way how he.
Yes, for me it was like the man hasn't tapped out
Yeah,
in
never.
over 20 years.
Never did.
And
He just tapped out.
And he just tapped out.
I thought he was just gonna lose and that's it.
Yeah, because also that would have give a little bit of Gunter a little bit more of credibility of where the talent goes. Because you know, no disrespect to Gunter, but Gunter is like super talented.
Yeah,
he knows how to like build his character. Is something that as soon as he got into WWE, he's been relevant since day one. Since NXT UK, whenever he moved to over here to the States and started doing his thing in NXT, and now in the main roster. So he did great. Like there's no disrespect to Gunter. I don't think Gunter was the problem. The problem was whoever produced that match. Yeah, that was not the ending that it should have been.
because we know WWE is scripted. So
yeah,
like, it's obviously, but
it's a soap opera. That's what is so beautiful about it.
But I kind of get the message because you know he's like retiring. So I guess like tapping out is like saying like, hey,
like
I'm done.
Like that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming back from this.
I'm not coming back from this. And like he actually isn't gonna come back anymore.
No, at least not as the John Cena that we know.
Yeah.
He might be producing on the back. He might be do appearances here and there.
Isn't he like 40 years old?
He should be close to 50.
50?
Yeah, but he's still pretty young. Like whenever he started, he was like in his 20s. So he was still pretty young whenever he started, and that was 25 years ago. So he should be late 40s, beginning of his 50s. So I know that he still has a lot of it in the tank. It's just
and he's definitely still gonna be making films.
Yeah, he's definitely
still gonna be doing that.
I think it was just that he wanted to make sure that he wasn't having like foots in both worlds, you know, because some people like, especially like for The Rock, whenever he started in Hollywood, was very difficult to balance both things out.
You think it was because of like overpressure, like too much?
Maybe not overpressure, but more like he wanted to close a chapter to
open a new one.
To open a new one,
yeah.
One that he was only making movies, and you know, because WWE was a great chapter of his life, or at least that's what he tells the fans.
Yeah, maybe he wants to try something new because maybe he's tired that people only know him as John Cena, the wrestling guy. Yeah.
But also, he got where he's at because he was John Cena, the wrestling guy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't even know what wrestling was or didn't even like wrestling until John Cena came along.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, I grew up watching John Cena. Was he my favorite wrestler? No, but he was one of the ones that I supported.
The theme song.
Yeah. The theme song is like, that is never going to go away.
That's staying there in the books.
that is never going to go away. But yeah, it was something that, it was special. So when I was growing up in Puerto Rico, watching John Cena, because my favorite wrestler of all time is always been and it'll always be Rey Mysterio.
I thought it was Cody.
Well,
I thought it was Cody.
Well, Cody is now.
Cody is now?
Cody is now, yes.
Then why did you say that he's like always been your favorite one?
Well, not always. At least not Cody. I started following Cody whenever he left WWE for the first time. Whenever he went to New Japan and he joined the Bullet Club and he became the American Nightmare. That's whenever I actually started following him. I didn't even know half of the companies that he went to wrestle until he actually went and wrestled there. Because I knew about like New Japan. I knew about GCW.
So you started seeing him when you like met him like on an actual game that you went to, or was it like on the TV?
Mainly in the TV.
Mainly in the TV.
Yeah, mainly in the TV. I didn't actually met Cody until I went to a venue, like an event here in town. And it was just like a regular meet and greet, just like take a picture, like sign the flag that I have, and that was it. That was the whole interaction, you know. Like
how was his presence? his presence.
You can definitely tell that there's good vibe in him. It's not like, because there's some other people, especially in the wrestling business, that they're portrayed one way in front of the camera and one way outside of the camera. Cody is definitely not like that.
What do you think about his role on WWE?
I think that's why it was so important John Cena's passing the torch kind of to Cody. The same way happened when The Rock was around.
Yeah, because Cody is now becoming like an image to WWE.
Yeah, so Cody basically is taking what John Cena built.
Yeah, basically,
Because before John Cena, there was not a main guy. Before John Cena, you had Hulk Hogan, but you also had Bret Hart. You also had Macho Man. You also had
wasn't The Rock like a face too, or not?
But he was part of a few faces. There was not one person that he was particularly the main guy for every single thing.
He had like a group. I don't know, like a family. I don't know, like.
You're talking about the NOI family. Yeah. That's real life. Like
real life.
They spread around. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like Roman Reigns is The Rock's cousin and stuff like that. So before John Cena, there was not a main guy. Before John Cena, how it was is that they had top guys. There was a group of top guys that they were the main event center. Before John Cena was The Rock, The Undertaker, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Right? So those were the main guys, and Triple H, you will see them mainly. Before that, Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan, those type of guys.
Yeah.
But after John Cena, for many years, everything relied in John Cena and what John Cena was doing. There was not a pay-per-view back in the day that John Cena wasn't in it. There was not a WrestleMania without John Cena being the main event.
John Cena was the attraction. Yeah.
John Cena was the one that put seats, like butts on seats, in coliseums and stadiums. Like,
and I can see how people can get like nostalgic to it.
Because
like, they saw him everywhere.
Because when I started seeing John Cena, I was probably like 10 years old. I'm almost 30 now. Like,
you're an unk.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm an unk now, and so it's weird. And then there's people my age or people just a little bit older than me that they're now taking their children to, well, what it was John Cena's last match. He literally transcended generations. It's not like Hulk Hogan, like there was a period of time that he was on top, but
he maintained it.
Yeah, he maintained it for many years, but it was one generation that saw him, and then
even though he kind of like went like how can I say, like down a little bit.
Yeah,
people when they thought about WWE, it was John Cena. Yeah. Even though he wasn't like too much involved in it.
Yeah, no, as soon as he started making movies and just kind of stepping away a little bit from wrestling in general, when people heard about WWE or wrestling in general, the first guy that they would think was John Cena's.
Yeah.
So, that last match was not only symbolic for what he meant for his career, but also for all the wrestling fans around the world that grew up watching John Cena. That was literally like, you're old now.
You're old now.
Yeah, like this.
You're old. He's old.
Yeah, like, because the reason why, or at least what he made public of why he wanted to stop, is that he wanted to do it while he still had the ability to do it at the level that he knew that he could do it. To not embarrass himself, in lack of a better term.
I mean, he did embarrass himself, though.
Not really, because I'm pretty sure there was some conscious decisions whenever they scripted.
Yeah.
Do I agree with it? No, hell no. I don't agree with it, but I think there was some creative decision that they decided that was the best, ending.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree. I think that there was plenty of ways. Again, losing, I don't think a lot of people disagree with that. Losing wasn't the problem. The problem was the way that he lost.
The way that he lost, yeah.
Like, if he wouldn't pin 3, it would be like, yeah, it's sad, but okay, anyway. And just move on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But him tapping out, like, when...
He never did.
Yeah, like...
He never tapped out. And like,
I mean, the last time that he tapped out was over 20 years ago.
20 years ago. I wasn't even born.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm 17 right now.
yeah, like over 20 years ago was the last time that John Cena tapped out.
But
So
I can see why they did it though, because in reality he is tapping out of WWE.
yeah, but I mean, I understand also too, because how many guys you've seen, like wrestlers, that they're way past their prime, that they haven't had a match on years, and they strap their boots on and they just embarrass their legacy. Like,
Yeah.
like that was just like, because when Goldberg, for example, when Goldberg came back and beat Brock Lesnar, that was spectacular. But he should have called it there.
Yeah, because when you need to know that there's times where you need to call it like, hey, I'm done.
Yeah.
Because you already have an image out there, and like if you keep going on and on it, like you might like ruin that image.
And I think that's exactly what happened with Goldberg, because Goldberg was a machine, was a beat. He was literally a war tank.
Yeah.
Like, he is the only person that could manhandle Brock Lesnar and be like, yep, that's absolutely possible. Yep, I believe it. I believe it. Because it's Goldberg.
In Joe Henry.
Yeah. Not Joe Henry. No Joe Henry. But Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Goldberg, that would have been, yes.
Yeah.
But whenever he kept coming back, it was like, okay, he's good in put matches. Then at some point, they put the main title, the Universal title on him.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's kind of like a questionable decision, but it's fine. He did win a match, and the match was actually pretty good. But then whenever he lost the title, I believe the 2 or 3 matches that he had, those were embarrassments. Like, there was one, like, some of the worst matches that Goldberg was involved in.
Yeah.
And especially the one that he had, I believe, with The Undertaker. With The Undertaker. Undertaker almost was paralyzed because they couldn't perform, because they were way beyond their prime. Their body was not there anymore. Like, they had physical strength. They were not weak. They were fit.
Yeah, they were fit. Yeah,
they were fit, but they had so much ring rust.
Yeah, they weren't in their prime anymore.
Yeah, they were way past their prime.
Yeah,
and that's something that The Undertaker talks about in his podcast. So if you haven't seen 6 Feet Under, by all means, go watch it. It's amazing. But yeah, it's one of the things that is, I understand why John Cena wanted to retire, wanted to say a proper goodbye, and that's also something that we didn't get from a lot of wrestlers. Yeah. We didn't get to say goodbye to Eddie Guerrero.
True.
We didn't get to say goodbye to a lot of people, like, that they're injured and they're never gonna be able to wrestle again. Plus, thankfully, they're alive, but
plus John Cena had to get a goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, like there was, like, the last year was definitely something that it was not only entertaining, but it was kind of like closing the chapter, not only for him, but for also fans that grew up watching
last year.
him.
He was collabing a lot with creators.
I mean, I'm pretty sure,
yeah.
Because, I mean, in wrestling in general, you cannot just do another person's move. Like, you have to normally ask for permission.
You think John Cena had to ask permission to do, like,
I don't think so.
Like, outside of the wrestling.
I don't think so, because of how much respect the wrestling community, especially the performers, have for John Cena and what he did, so much he did for the business, and be able to branch out and be proficient not only in wrestling but in acting as well.
Yeah.
And opening doors that were completely closed before. I think a lot of the wrestlers actually respect too much John Cena. And obviously, I mean, I'm assuming here, I don't know for a fact, but that he had the courtesy to be like, hey, I'm going to be using your move. But asking for permission per se, I don't think so, but I don't know.
You don't think he didn't have to?
I don't think that he had to. I think he had the courtesy to just say, like, hey, I'm going to be using your move. Like, whenever he wrestled Bray Wyatt, he did a lot of stuff that obviously back in the day was scripted. And that was special rivalry that they had, him and Bray Wyatt. And then Bray Wyatt passed away, unfortunately. And whenever he had the match in the tour, in the farewell tour with AJ Styles, that he did the Sister Abigail to kind of like a tribute to Bray Wyatt, because he's one of the wrestlers that I'm pretty sure that if he was still alive, that would be one of the wrestlers that he would have, had a match during his farewell tour, and unfortunately they didn't.
Different timing. Yeah, it would have been an epic fight though.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially because Bray Wyatt was always morphing his character into different stuff and branching out, and it was always so engaging. I think that's
like
one of
like different evolutions of his characters.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
and that was something that unfortunately, whenever he passed away, that it died with him. The Wyatt Six are kind of giving the best that they can with what Bray Wyatt built, but it's still not Bray Wyatt. And it is what it is.
You think they're gonna bring like a similar character?
I don't think so, just because of the deep respect that they have for Wyatt. I mean, Bo Dallas is his brother, and he looked up to win him. It's no longer there. So I think out of respect, I don't think that they're gonna do it. They might do something similar to it, kind of like what The Fiend was, because Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas is kind of like the same. He's doing kind of like the same dynamic of what Bray Wyatt and The Fiend was, but I don't know. I think that they're.
I mean, it wouldn't be like a failure
I don't think it will be a failure. I think it will be very engaging, and I think that if they do it the right way and they give it time and creativity to Bo Dallas and the guys, I think they can make it special.
Yeah, people would enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that they can make it special.
But would it be the same? No,
it will never be the same.
It will never be the same.
It will never be the same. I don't think. There's no way.
There's no way. But it will be like something nice that we can still see.
Yeah, because it brings emotions.
Emotion, memories,
Yeah, which at the end of the day, that's what wrestling is all about. For you to be feeling what they want you to feel, for you to be attached to it and amazed by it the way that they want you to be.
In the time that they put into them, too.
Yeah, bro. Like some people think that the wrestling is you just show up to the arena 5 minutes before, put your gear on, and then just go and perform. No, bro. Like
especially if it's scripted too.
Yeah,
because if it's scripted, like you gotta like know when like to stop, where to go, and everything.
Yeah, and some of the things, sometimes the script goes out of hand, and then they have to kind of improvise and call stuff on the spot. So it's very interesting how they do that dance.
Some of the wrestlers have acting degrees, right?
Some of them have taken acting, not all of them, because it's part of their promo class. They have to, do some acting and make sure that you're creating the emotions.
Yeah.
Which is what actors do, is for you to feel the way that the character is supposed to be feeling.
Yeah.
But do I believe that all of them do? I don't think so. There's some of them that they don't, and they're just very, very, very good.
You think is it gonna become like a requirement if you want to be like part of it?
I don't think so, because it's never been before. I don't think it's gonna be in this era. I do believe that in this era, at least, they have to promote themselves way more than before.
Yeah, definitely.
They cannot depend on the promoter, meaning like the owner of the company, to promote their wrestler. That's why a lot of wrestlers, they go up, and then all of a sudden it dies the fandom, and then they just get released or
they gotta like grow different branches where they can like get their faces out.
And then they have to because right now, for example, WWE for the longest time, there were exclusivity contracts. You cannot appear anywhere. You cannot do an interview anywhere without WWE authorizing first. Mm-hmm. Now that's not the case. Triple H and TKO are a little bit more open.
Now they want you.
Now they want people to go out there and engage with the fans. They want over there and start talking about, like, come on, like, when was the last time that you heard that WWE was doing podcasts with different, like, Cody has a podcast.
Yeah.
The Undertaker has a podcast. Stephanie McMahon has a podcast, which they're all great. They're absolutely awesome. You learn more about the business and how things are built, and it's beautiful. It's something that I wish I knew as a kid.
Yeah.
Because my dream was always to be a wrestler, but obviously I'm not fit to do it.
Hey, me too.
I'm not fit to do it.
We're going to leave the links to their podcasts, their channels in the
description box.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to check it out, by all means, that's going to be beautiful. I think that you guys are going to enjoy it. There's some good content out there.
Yeah. And plus, if you don't really like are familiar with this will really help you out too.
Yes.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't know like what they're actually thinking.
No, not really.
Yeah.
And for some people that are not wrestling fans, that they just watch it from the outside.
Yeah.
They don't understand how much art, how much creative input goes behind it. Because it's not just the wrestler. They have a work team.
They have a work team, yeah.
That they actually, work together to get things done and to put a good show. And difference from a movie or from like the theater is that in the theater you have a month, sometimes couple months, to you rehearse that stuff over and over again, so there's no mistakes. They don't have months and months. Sometimes they have literally an afternoon.
It's like
to pull it off.
You know what live streaming is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically that. They prepare what they're gonna do, and then they just live stream everything.
Yeah. It's literally like that. Like
and you don't know if things are gonna go the way they were meant to go.
Not only that, but also they are minutes that you have to follow.
Yeah, minutes.
Like you have a space of time that you have to follow, that you have to attach to, because there's other matches behind you. Like you need to give them also the time to tell the story correctly.
Yeah.
So it's something that it's not as easy as people think. It's like, oh, you just throwing a couple punches and just take a bump and that call it a day. Like, no. It's like, oh, those shots that they give him, they're fake. No, they're not fake. They're absolutely 100% real.
Everyone needs to have their time.
And that's something that a lot of people that are outside that don't understand how the wrestling community are fan of them. They don't understand some of those.
They don't even understand there's people under the ring.
Yeah.
They don't even know that.
Yeah.
Some people don't even know that.
Yeah, there's at least in how WWE runs it, there's a guy under the ring with a screen and a headset to make sure that he's receiving all the stuff and all the instructions and putting the weapons where they need to be and how the show needs to run. Commentary. There's a truck of the TV broadcast. There's also creative of, like, they call it the gorilla position of, like, what exactly needs to be happening. So there's a lot of communications. It's not just
an entire operation.
It's
right
literally an entire operation
of
people just for 50 minutes of entertainment. Like, there's so much work that goes to it.
I know.
So there's
that's just including the time of that day.
That's exactly that's
on that day.
One day.
One day. We're not even talking about like yesterday or 3 days ago before preparing for the event.
Yeah, because the preparation for the televised events is one thing, but whenever they do live shows, their preparation is a whole different concept too, and it's very different. Like, yeah,
and I'm guessing like maybe the script changes midway.
It could be, yeah, because sometimes they have to call it in the spot, and sometimes people get injured during the match, and the story needs to continue. So they have to find a way to make it work
and make everything safe. Obviously,
because at the end of the day, they want to go home. They don't want to be jeopardizing their lives in the ring. But at the end of the day,
I like the fact like there's wrestlers that get injured and can still like act it out. Yeah, when they're like hurt.
Like this past week, Ilya Dragunov, he's the United States champion. He broke his nose. The man was literally, he finished the match how he was supposed to finish with a broken nose. He literally had this middle part just completely to the side, and he was bleeding everything, boogers, mocos, blood everywhere. There was it was bad.
And he's still like.
He kept going.
He kept going.
He kept going like that. That was extremely amazing. Not only because,
and that's just showing love to the
craft.
Yeah, yes. Because they could have just tapped out,
or they could have just throw the X sign and be like, "Yep, I'm out. I'm not doing this."
Yeah, and WWE would understand because you got
injured.
He got
injured. It's not like it's not part of the script.
He just did it for the love of the game.
Yeah, he just like, yep, I'm gonna do it. It's the same way when Cody wrestled with a tore pec in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
that was gnarly to watch because a lot of people is like, oh, it's just the story, As soon as he takes that stuff and it's all purple over here and bruised and swollen and
people were like, "Oh,
it is real.
it is real.
It is real." It was amazing. It was something different.
Yeah, even though it's obviously scripted, a lot of things like it's still dangerous to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Really dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, Randy Orton dislocated his shoulder in one match. So there's been injuries mid-match, and they finished. John Cena's, he finished a match with a broken nose too. So yeah, there's
been a lot of broken noses.
There's been a lot, yeah. Broken noses, tweaked knees. There's been a few. You know which War Game is, right?
Not really.
So War Games is the event that they have the 2 rings, and it has a cage around it, and then they have teams. Sometimes teams of 4, teams of 5.
I know what you're talking about.
That is one of the my favorite events out of the whole year. And the main reason behind that is because of how the story is scripted behind it. Because it's 2 groups normally, group that got together because of circumstances against a faction, and they start getting together with different characters and stuff like that, and then they do magic on the ring. And what I like about the match is that you can get weapons in there, you can jump from the high sky.
They're like trapped in the cage, right?
They're trapped in the cage because if they leave the cage, they're forfeiting the match. And then another thing that is funny is that the match, even though that there's people, punching each other in the middle of the ring, until every single member of the team is in the ring at the same time, every single member, the match officially doesn't start. So they're literally just like beating each other up for pure entertainment. There's no point whatsoever, and that's what I love about it.
Hey, if I'm there, I'm just climbing it like Spider-Man.
You're forfeiting the match. It's like, no, I'm not getting beat up.
I'm done.
I'm either the last one, I'm not participating.
I'm doing what John Cena did.
Just tapping out.
No, I don't want the smoke. Especially with the condition I am right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to be an easy target.
Yeah. No, this was me too, bro. Me too.
Stamina is probably going to last like at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now that John Cena is out and there's some people that are injured at the moment, one of the PLEs that I'm looking forward to is the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble. Yeah, the Royal Rumble is one of the greatest PLEs that WWE has to offer, and it's mainly because of the Royal Rumble match and the surprises that we get.
When is it like gonna start?
It's supposed to be the end of January, but I don't know the exact date just yet.
They probably haven't even announced it yet.
They did announce it. I just can't remember the date.
As going back to like John Cena, like he's been like a big part of our childhoods.
Mm-hmm.
Probably to even some young people, because I wasn't really around when like prime John Cena was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably like 2 years old.
Yeah, whenever prime John Cena, every day there. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy to believe that there's some people like who never like got to experience who was John Cena, and they still know the guy. Like they know who it is.
Yeah,
they know who he is, and that's amazing because that's something like really rare that can happen.
I mean, yeah, it's the same with not only John Cena but also The Undertaker. Like a lot of people didn't see The Undertaker on his prime, but they still was able to watch him wrestle.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, John Cena did it way younger than what The Undertaker did, but that was also amazing careers that, they took their time and for the love of the craft and did what they did, and it was great, especially for any wrestling fan. Is something that it was amazing.
I feel like John Cena might still come back to like WWE, not like forever again, but maybe like appear like in some special moments.
I mean, I believe that we're gonna have some cameos.
Yeah.
But I don't think that he's gonna strap his shoes again.
Yeah, he's
to
not.
Step in the ring in a match. I don't think that is ever gonna happen again. I think that he was very clear that he did not want to do that anymore.
Maybe you're gonna get to see him as a referee.
I don't think that he will do referee work, but not because he's not capable of. I think it's more because he doesn't want to.
Maybe commentary.
Maybe commentary. Maybe like a guest commentator. He might be just going into that. Yeah.
Because I don't think like he still loves the sport. I guess.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think based on what he's done for the business and how much he's put aside to make sure that he was here for all the 36 appearances that he was supposed to have. Yeah. You know that a news came out that he originally, because he did say it in an interview, that originally he had 220 appearances planned. That was the original plan that he presented to WWE. 220 appearances.
And how much did he have?
He only did 36 because WWE was like, yeah, you don't need to appear that many times, my man. I want you to be 100% so you don't have to run out of gas at mid-year. So they just did 36 appearances. And some of those appearances, they were just promos. They were not like an actual match. I think it's something that we might not see in the future, that John Cena is going back to the ring. But I think that it's not the last that we see of John Cena in WWE.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last one. Yeah, definitely. After all, he was a big part of it.
Yeah,
and he still is.
He still is, and he was always big. I don't think that is ever gonna go away. But I mean, his role as Peacemaker is doing good.
Yeah, he passed the torch.
He passed the torch, and now he's just doing acting. What is your opinion on now that he's Peacemaker and that's DC Universe? Netflix just bought Warner Brothers, and that includes DC Universe.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a hate if they replace the logo on Warner Brothers.
Of the Warner Brothers in general, or just DC Comics?
Like Warner Brothers in general.
The Warner Brothers in general. I'm more afraid that they're gonna try to do like woke agenda on Harry Potter and the DC Comics, into all of this stuff that kind of has safeguarded from it.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit afraid that that's gonna be the way that they want to do it now, because Netflix. The good thing about Netflix is that they've been creating new stuff. It's not like other companies. Netflix actually has been creating new stuff. They have the woke stuff, so if you're into that, you can watch the new stuff. But if you're not into that, then you can just
and they've been creating
watch the regular stuff.
And they've been creating like Netflix original shows that they've been a hit.
Yeah. And that's the thing, because they're new, they're fresh, they're not trying to grab something that it was already built to then replace it with woke agenda.
Yeah.
I think that is something that Netflix has done very well, but I'm still how the industry of movies and TV shows is. I'm afraid that they're gonna try to do that.
Yeah, because Netflix is a platform where you get to like watch like something new, because they're just like they're instead of like putting like a platform where people can watch stuff, they're actually like putting like new stuff into like new movies, new shows, Netflix originally.
Yeah, and and some of their stuff is amazing.
Yeah,
like they actually put some good effort and money into some of the movies. I love their comedy specials, especially the Fluffy ones. Like those are Fluffy and Joe Coy. Those are my two comedians, and Franco Escamilla. Those are something that I love to watch, and Netflix has been very gracious to actually record them.
I know we seen Netflix and their work, so I'm pretty confident that what they're doing with Warner Brothers is not gonna go like to do something bad with it. I think it's actually gonna help them.
We'll see. We'll
see.
I don't know.
See. Yeah.
But if they're trying to just like push the platform, because Warner Brothers has been around for a while, so if it's gonna be to grab the resources to push Netflix to a different level, but respecting of what they already been built and creating new things
with it,
I think it's gonna be a huge success, because I will get behind it. And the stuff that I don't want to watch, we don't have to cancel it.
You think they
we
kept?
just can simply don't watch it.
You think they kept the workers?
That's a good question. I don't know. Actually, I haven't read any news or articles about like what they're gonna do with the old workers of Warner Brothers.
Because I mean, like, they know how Warner Brothers works, and they know what the people want, what the people like.
I mean, in a way, yeah, but also you have to question: are they those the same people that made Warner Brothers start losing millions of dollars?
True.
So, do I think that is personal assistant one fault? No, absolutely not. That person probably don't have any type of voice over there.
They only follow orders.
They don't exactly. They only follow orders and do their job. They show up and they do their job, and that's it. And those are the people that I'm actually worried about. The ones that don't have any decision making, that they're literally just showing up and do the good job. That's the people that I'm worried about, because they're not at fault, but they can still lose their jobs.
True. Yeah.
Even though that let's say that they've been working there for 15 years with outstanding record and outstanding work ethic. And they're just going to get fired because President so-and-so made a bad decision, cost the company millions of dollars. So instead of firing him or her, we're going to fire the personal assistant or the catering person or the cameraman or the sound tech, because they show up to work and did the job.
They just do what
they're just doing what they're told.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, how industries work is that those are the ones to pay, even though that they have no decision making whatsoever. They're just doing the job, but because they did the job, they're the ones getting fired.
Makes no sense.
Not the person that made the decision.
That comes up with ideas too.
Yeah, like I don't get it. I don't agree with it.
The creative team.
Yeah, the creative team is the ones that you need to be firing left and right.
But
they're not
the thing
doing
is, like, if they come up with something good, they still gotta present it to the owner.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
and there's probably been cases where the owners rejected them.
I assume so. I mean,
Yeah.
look when Star Wars came, George Lucas presented his script to many companies and nobody wanted to do it. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna fund it myself. And he put everything that he had into Star Wars. Like the first movie, the one that we know as the New Hope, episode 4.
Yep.
That was the original Star Wars. And he grabbed a bunch of actors that weren't super famous. They had some credibility, but they weren't super famous at the time. And he took a chance, and he honestly thought that Star Wars was not going to go anywhere.
It wasn't going to be it.
That was it.
Yeah.
And now there's a whole universe. There's lore to Star Wars. Like, there's literally so much history.
I don't even know the entire story of Star Wars.
What's up?
I don't even know the entire story of Star Wars. There's like different branches.
Yeah, so now, back then was only the Rebels and the Empire.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, we can expand it a little bit more. So now it's the Jedi and the Sith. And the Republic in between. And then from there, it went... then the First Order and the Resistance.
Uh-huh.
And then they kept adding through video games, through books, through comics, through graphic novels. All this other lore of, like, they have literally... hierarchy of family trees and how powerful families came to be,
and they didn't stop.
No, they
didn't stop.
They haven't stopped.
And you know what? Something like it amazes me. Like, it's always a hit. Like, people
for
like
the most
it.
part, yes.
Yeah.
For the most part, it is. The only thing that I've seen from Star Wars to fail was that last series that they did. What was the name of it? Ooh.
What are you talking about?
The Acolyte.
The Acolyte?
The Acolyte. That was the only failure that I've seen from Star Wars.
What was it about?
The Acolyte was apparently something about the Old Republic and how it affected a I didn't actually watch it, so I don't have a lot of details.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of things about not wanting the narrative about it. That they were also doing things with the Force, which the Force is also already established of how it works and whatnot. And they were doing stuff with the Force that it was contradicting the main story. So they were kind of like, no, this is not Star Wars, and they're trying to push this woke agenda and all that stuff. So there was a lot of people that actually hated the show to the point that they canceled the show. Like they only did 1 or 2 seasons, and that was it. And they were not gonna do it anymore. Which I feel bad for the actors because they had a really good set of actors.
Yeah, they did.
But
it wasn't their fault though. They were just
they were just they were just showing up, doing their job,
doing their jobs. Yeah.
But they're the ones getting affected.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like where he was. But yeah, I mean, it's part. I guess
it happens.
It happens.
They're not gonna be perfect all the time, but
no, they're not always gonna be a hit. But other than that, for the most part, it has been a hit. Even the Phantom Menace, which is one of the most hated Star Wars movies, even the Phantom Menace, that movie was a hit. Was it a good hit? Probably not. It was alright.
It was alright. Yeah.
It was alright. Honestly, I think that movie did as well as they did because of
the hype. Maybe
not even that. Honestly, the last fight scene with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and then Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think that was the main thing why it kind of did sort of kind of well, but the rest of the movie is very, very slow compared to the other Star Wars movie.
The pacing
of the movie is very, very slow. Jar Jar Binks' brother is funny, like the highlights, but whenever you have to see it for like hour and a half or 2 hours, brother, you just wanna be done.
Yeah,
it's hard to watch.
It gets to a point, but
yeah,
you gotta understand that it's also necessary to like watch those parts because you sometimes miss out some important details.
I mean, yeah, they did, but it's still hard to watch, especially now if you try to rewatch some of this stuff. Hey, you already understand how the story goes.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as the pacing of One Piece.
Bro, let's not open that Pandora's box.
Yes,
because then we're gonna get grilled in the comment section if we start trashing on One Piece. But yeah, I will never ever in my life or in the next life watch One Piece.
Why though? It's good. Trust, it's good.
No,
at least wait until they make the remake. They're remaking it, so they're shortening it out.
It's because how many seasons there is right now? They're over 1,000 episodes, but I don't know how many seasons.
It's like over 20.
Brother, over 20 seasons, and they still don't know what the hell they're looking for.
Yes, but they're looking for the One Piece.
But what is the One Piece? They don't know.
But I'm guessing it's gonna be something epic.
I think it's gonna be something very stupid.
But it's been confirmed that there's only gonna be like 4 more arcs, and it's gonna be done. It's been confirmed.
But
so that means like 4 more seasons, and One Piece will be done. And the animation. Don't get me started. The animation.
The animation is garbage.
No, it's not. It's peak.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Have you even watched the new animations?
Not the new ones.
You need to watch
the original.
You need to watch the new ones.
Like the season 1 and season 2 animations, garbage.
Of course, because it's like back then. It's like the same animation as Pokemon.
No.
Back then, the original one, the first one.
You're talking about Indigo League?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Brother.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It was still more cringe than that.
More cringe.
Yes, it's still like because Indigo League, the animation back then, yes, it was a little bit rough.
Yeah.
But the animation of One Piece, no, brother, that was more cringe.
I can compare One Piece back then animation to Naruto.
No.
Yes, they're like around the same. Yeah.
No. Naruto broke records whenever they came out. No,
But that was mostly because of the story. Not because of the animation.
Also because of the animation. That was the most advanced animation that they have seen at that time when it came out. There was a lot of money put into it. Yeah, like I would say, you remember this anime about the boxer?
Ippo Hamaichi.
I think so. Yeah. I think that is the type of animation that it was.
I liked it. I like Ippo Hamaichi.
Yeah, but the story is superb. The animation is not great, but also
I like the animation.
Well, consider also the time frame that it was. That was created on the 90s.
And I like the story too.
The story is amazing.
The story is amazing. Yeah.
But yeah,
I haven't watched the new season of it.
I don't know.
Well, it's not really like new, but it's like new style of animation. I haven't watched it yet. I am planning to watch it though. Have you watched Ippo Hamaichi?
Not completely, no.
Why?
Cause I'm busy, bro. Like, what you mean?
What do you mean you're busy?
Cause I'm busy, bro.
At least like 2 episodes a day. You got time for that?
I've had Demon Slayer, Attack on Titans. What is the other one? 7 Deadly Sins.
I tried to watch 7 Deadly Sins. I couldn't get into it.
What?
I couldn't get into it.
What? No, that's amazing.
The characters just like, I don't know.
That's the best part.
Something about them.
That's the best part.
They're like really weird.
Especially the fighting scenes. Those are very good.
I hated them. I hated them.
I actually like it. But
No.
But yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. There was a lot of people that actually didn't like it. It did get very popular in Japan, but here in the States, it didn't get as popular. It's definitely not the hit as Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer got way like above and beyond. I would put Demon Slayer at the same level or very close level to Dragon Ball.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Don't say that. No.
Well, considering...
Not even close.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't. Dragon Ball close to what? Demon Slayer?
I mean, Demon Slayer close to Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is still being superior, even though that I don't like Dragon Ball, but there's something...
Have you even watched Dragon Ball completely?
I watched the original, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Something about Dragon Ball, the story is amazing.
For me, it's just very confusing. That's the reason why I don't get behind it. It's not because of the animation or the story is they're all that the animation is awesome.
You got read the manga.
Bro,
the manga is something else.
Bro,
Let's do like 3 more arcs after like Super.
Yeah, it's just that the story is a little bit confusing to me.
Confusing? How?
Well, because they go back and forth, and then
the timelines and all that.
The timelines, and then if somebody dies, you're supposed to only revive them one time, but they can still revive multiple people multiple times.
Because that's because they used the Earth Dragon Balls. But then they used the Namekian Dragon Balls. That's a different planet.
How you explain Krillin reviving over and over and over and over and over again?
Because
and he keeps dying every single time.
Because they used different Dragon Balls. Because there's the Namekian's Dragon Balls and the Earth Dragon Balls.
See, confusing.
It's not confusing. It's not confusing.
See, confusing.
I just explained it really well. What you mean confusing?
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that I don't have the time or the mind to be able to understand.
Dragon Ball. What got me started with anime is Naruto. Naruto got me started with anime.
Funny enough, what actually it got me started with anime in general was actually Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
That was my first anime.
I thought it was Pokemon.
No, so I actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Before I watched Pokemon.
Is Pokemon considered anime?
It technically is, because it's the style. But since it got very popular in the States, a lot of people don't even consider it anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is anime. It's that style of drawing.
Pokemon, I tried to get into it. I couldn't. I
only watched the Indigo League and the movies that they came out. After the second series, I kind of just like lost interest.
And tell me why Ash is still 10 years old.
I don't understand that.
Tell me how he's still 10 years old.
It's been almost 30 years or a little bit over 30 years, and the man is still 10 years old. And also, what kind of irresponsible mother will let his kid of 10 years old hang out with a bunch of people with a crackhead in a lab?
True.
and just travel around without being like, oh yeah, where's my son?
And my mom doesn't even let me still to go out with my friends sometimes. And
Yeah, I know.
And then this Ash appears like, hey mom, I'm gonna go explore the earth.
Literally, he'd be like, I'll narrow it down to planet Earth, and that's where I'm gonna be hanging out. And she's like, all right,
I won't
have lunch.
I won't go to the moon. I won't.
Yeah, I'll just stay here in Earth. I will get in a boat. I will get in planes. I will travel the ocean. I will get, I will do all these things. I will be the messiah for some Pokemons. I will get my life threatened, or like how he died whenever he fought Mewtwo.
Also, when Pikachu never evolved.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't give you an answer to that. But there's been multiple Pokemons that didn't evolve, but I don't think there's a solid answer because of why.
You think the Pokemon get to choose if they want to evolve or not?
That's what I think, because there's not a solid answer. Some people assume that. Some people say that it's because of the relationship that they have with their trainer.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I don't know. If Pokemon ever decides to like give a solid answer about it, then we go from there.
They're probably not.
They're probably not, because keeps people talking, and
they're still making new series.
Yeah,
and it's like it's the same story over and over and over again.
For the most part, yeah, but with new Pokemons.
We have enough Pokemons. We don't need more. We do
not
need more.
Tell me about it. I grew up with 130 something Pokemons, and now there's over 1,000. Like, calm your horses.
Hey, do you still play Pokemon Go?
Not Pokemon Go. I stopped playing Pokemon Go for a while.
Yeah, I still play it sometimes, but it's not like a daily thing I do.
No, I rather just play the Pokemon games whenever they come out in the Switch.
You know the Pokemon game you brought me? I'm playing it.
Yeah, it's good. It's like good. I already finished the main story. Now I'm doing the side quest.
I like the fact that you can go like rank up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I didn't for the last couple of series of games that they had. I kind of didn't like them too much because of how the gameplay was.
The open world Pokemon games, I love them.
See, that's the part that I didn't like. It was that it was too open world, so there was not actually a point of going from point A to point B.
What?
Yeah.
I want a game where you can explore, create your own story.
Well, I like that too, but just not with Pokemons on it.
But isn't it like Legend of Zelda?
A little bit, yeah. But in Legend of Zelda, you have a purpose. You have to, fight the big evil thingy.
Something I didn't like about Legend of Zelda is that I wanted to see how the world looked like right after you defeated the boss on Breath of the Wild.
At least on Breath of the Wild. Yeah, so Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, if you beat the boss, that's it. Like,
that's it. And if you want to play,
returns
back, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to explore the world.
I mean, you can still explore. It's just that it's not going to be...
The enemies are still going to be
there. Exploration aftermath.
Yeah.
But I think that Breath of the Wild was literally one of the best games that I ever played. And honestly, I didn't think that they could go over, like, get a better game. And then they were like, hold my beer.
I need to get Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom is fantastic.
I need to get it. I'm already done with Breath of the Wild, and I loved it.
Tears of the Kingdom, you're gonna love it.
I love the game.
You're gonna love it.
And the story behind it, everything.
Yeah, and that's the fun thing about those games, because I believe almost close to 200 hours in, and I still have so much to explore. And I still have so many side quests to go.
They put so much into it.
Yes, they put so much into it that you could literally stop playing it for a while and come back to it. There's still plenty of stuff to do.
They do stop like they stop for a while, like putting new games out there.
I mean, yeah, there's a huge gap between one game and the other, so to get it 100% it takes a while. It takes work.
But they make it worth it though.
Yeah, I at least I believe so. There's some people that didn't like it. I don't know how, but there's people that didn't like it. But I loved it.
Those are just haters.
Yeah, at that point, yes.
Those are just haters.
Because how can you hate such a great game as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom?
That's like you playing like GTA 5 and complaining that GTA 6 is taking forever, and they hate GTA, but you're still playing GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not too mad about, they delaying it, because they did the same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. They delayed it 2 years, but whenever we actually received it, the quality of the game was pristine. So I would rather than delaying it and keep delaying it.
I want to play Hogwarts.
You haven't played Hogwarts Legacy?
No.
Oh, we talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it. Yes, I want to play it.
But yeah, going back to GTA, whenever we got Hogwarts Legacy, it was pristine. So I rather have GTA 6 get delayed and delayed and delayed, and get a good game that I'm not gonna hate as soon as I start playing it. Then, because there's some companies, developers that had rushed the game just to met the release date, and that they just give us garbage. And there's so many updates to fix all the stuff that they messed up because they tried to rush it, and it becomes unplayable. And it's like, why am I paying $60, $70, $100 for this game that I cannot even play because it's so glitchy?
True.
So I would rather them taking another year if they need to, and whenever I receive my copy of GTA 6, be a game that I can enjoy, that I can play, and that I can invest my time and money on it.
How good do you think it's gonna get?
I think it's gonna be very good. I think that they're actually, I don't know how true this is because Rockstar itself haven't confirmed it, but I believe the map is actually gonna be double the size of what GTA 5 was.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be humongous.
Huge.
It's gonna be humongous.
And there's definitely gonna be AI on it. AI.
I don't know. I'm not.
I mean, there has to be.
I don't know.
There has to be.
What I like is that you have two characters of different genders. That is something that I like. One is a guy and one is a woman.
Hey, I mean, they might add some that says non-binary,
Oh, for the love of God, no. Yeah, but yeah, it's something that I'm looking forward to it. I just don't know when it's gonna be coming.
But when
out.
when it comes out, it is gonna be something massive.
Yeah, it's gonna be massive. There's even people that they're not gamers. They're just gonna buy a console just to play that game.
Let's just say people are gonna skip work that day.
Hopefully not.
They are. Trust. There's gonna be a lot of companies are gonna be complaining that day.
I don't know.
I feel like you would call off.
Oh hell.
Yes,
no.
you would.
I would not call off just to pick up a video game. No.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, we've been waiting so long for the game to come out,
yeah.
and you're not gonna call off one day of work.
No, not for a video game.
Not for a video game.
No.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure.
I don't know. Yeah, there's people who be camping outside them stores.
Not this guy. I normally pre-order my stuff so they can save it for me. I'm not camping anywhere. That for me is not a priority. If I get it, great. But if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. And that's where some people can't understand it. Is that it's just a game. Is it a great game? Yes, absolutely. But it's still just a game.
It's the end of the world though. If you don't get it,
it's not.
It is the end of the world if you don't get it.
It's not gonna be. That's the same thing that happened when the PS5 came out, and it was during COVID, and they ran out of consoles, and they were trying to resell it for like over $1,000. I was like, no, there's no chance in hell that I will pay over $1,000 for a PS5. No. So right before I moved from Hawaii to here, I went to a GameStop, and it's like, oh, they have it. How much is it? $500? Hell yeah. Get me some of that. And I bought it at $500, how it was supposed to be. But I had to wait a year and a half.
And now you can walk into like any Walmart, any GameStop, and the PlayStation is gonna be there, and it's like $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it's like, oh, it's because if you don't have it when it came out, it's the end of the world. It's like,
I mean,
no, brother, I've survived it.
I mean, I get it though, because you want it now. You want to experience the experience with other people at the same time.
Yeah, for me, it's not a big deal.
For me, it is. For example, like when a show comes out, I want to watch it as soon as it comes out. Like
I'm actually the opposite. I watched Stranger Things the first 4 episodes. because I was like, you know what? I don't have anything new to watch. I've been waiting for this season, so you know what? I'm just gonna succumb to pressure.
Best believe when Squid Game season 2 came out, I set up my alarm at 3 a.m. just to wake up and see the show.
No.
And guess what? I finished it like around 1 p.m.
No, for me, I would rather just wait, even if I get 20,000 spoilers. I would rather just wait to be able to watch it completely, and then me sit down and then like, okay, I'm gonna separate this afternoon to watch it, and then that's it. I would rather wait and get 20,000 spoilers, because a lot of people is the end of the world because like, oh, no spoiler, no spoilers. It's like, who cares? If I'm interested and invested on it, you can give me all the spoilers in the world. That's not gonna ruin it for me. I'm still gonna go watch it. If I want to watch it, I'm gonna go watch it. It's whenever we went to see the Demon Moving Slayer, I knew exactly what was gonna happen in that movie.
I didn't.
I knew every single thing that was gonna happen in that movie.
I didn't.
And I still wanted to watch it. I knew exactly what was gonna happen. I didn't care. I wanted to watch it, so I did.
I mean, but it's like it's a manga though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I knew exactly what was gonna happen. I knew how the battles were gonna be.
But it's a show that you really, 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 really like.
Exactly. That's my point.
Like if you like a show like really, really that good, like you're gonna have the heart to like watch it and rewatch it. It's like the Harry Potter fans.
Yeah, but whenever the Cursed Child came, right? I wasn't rushing through, the to the bookstore and buy the book, or whenever it became in Broadway. I didn't like, oh no, I have to watch it on Broadway. Like I watched it on Broadway when it was a couple of years old, like probably about 5 years old.
Wow.
Whenever I watched it in Broadway. Like, so I already knew exactly, or not, at least majority of it, what it was going to happen in the theater. But watching it, being able to be part of the experience in the theater, even though that I knew exactly what was going to happen, for me it was better because I waited,
and you get to
and
see
I
how
actually got to enjoy it,
and you get to see how they adapted it to it.
Yeah, because they changed theaters by then.
You get to admire the work that they put into it. And and see what you saw get put out there.
Yeah, but going back to the point, I would just rather wait. Like I wasn't the first one to watch it.
But a year?
Yeah.
Wait a year, really?
Yeah.
1 year? Nah, that's crazy. 1 year is crazy. I would wait like...
You've waited all this long. Like, it's been like 10 years.
1 year, though.
It's been 11 years since GTA 5 came. I believe it was in 2013, either 13 or 14. So it's been 11 or 12 years since GTA 5 came out.
I think...
Like, trust me, you can wait a little bit more. It's not the end of the world.
Let's say it's been 11 years, right? When do you think GTA actually started working on it?
Probably close to 2020, honestly.
Yeah, because I don't believe they've been working it since like 11 years ago.
No, they have released other games since then.
They haven't.
But the last game that they released was Red Redemption, and that was, I believe, in 2019 or 2020.
I mean, 5 years working on a game, that's still a long time.
But you saw the graphics.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw how much stuff they put in. And they not only have been working on the new games, but they also been putting Red Dead Online, and they've been putting together GTA Online. So they've been also making sure that their platform doesn't collapse, and there's something new for the gamers to actually enjoy, as well as creating a brand new game. So there's a lot of work too. So I don't believe that they have been working on that long. However, I would rather wait a little bit more if I have to, just to have a good game.
True. Yeah. It's definitely going to be worth it. And I know the game is going to do massive.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 becomes the most sold game in the modern era. Or maybe of all time. Who knows?
And I'm for sure. I don't know. This is just an opinion. But I feel like this is going to be the last GTA.
I don't know.
This is going to be definitely the last GTA.
I don't know. Because if
they really wanted it if they really wanted it to put out GTA, they would have like done it like way back. They would have started working on it way back. Because they knew the game was a success.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna be the last one though. I think that there's more stories to tell. Because that's something. So a thing with Grand Theft Auto or just Rockstar in general is that they like to criticize the stuff that is currently happening. If you go back to the beginnings of their games, right? They always criticize based on what exactly was happening at the time. Whenever Vice City came around, there was a lot of drugs moving into the United States, and that's literally what the game was all about. So it's kind of, they criticize a lot of the things, like for example in GTA 5, in the main story, the reality shows and this contest show was the main thing. So one of the missions is you having to save Michael's daughter from the creepy guy on the TV show.
Yeah.
So kind of like American Got Talent, or like what's the other one that is American Idol.
American Idol.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. They don't like to criticize everything that is going on like currently. So I think there's still a lot to tell that they haven't touched on it. And the good thing is that even though that they kind of do reference, they're not referencing those products or like things in real life. They just make fun of it, which is what majority of the people like anyway.
Yeah, and people basically GTA can do whatever they want on their game. Honestly,
I mean that's kind of like the point of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can do whatever
you
want.
Whatever you want. You can rob a house. You can like rob a car.
You can just grab a tank from the military base and just start like blowing everything up.
I know.
And then get 6 stars, and then you're running for your life because the U.S. Army is right behind you.
GTA, yeah. That's probably why a lot of people liked it, because you can do whatever you want, and it's like real life.
I mean, realistic enough.
Yeah, realistic enough. Yeah.
There's a lot of things that definitely don't happen in real life.
I know, like you're not gonna see a tank out of nowhere in the
just
street.
Driving the street, like that's never gonna happen. Or just somebody getting into stealing a jet and then just blowing up the city, like that's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Yeah.
But have they tried? Yes. There's crazy people.
Yeah.
Yes. But I don't think there has been a true incident that they actually stole a tank and they just start going down the street and just blowing everything up. Or at least I haven't read it. So at the end of the video, we're going to be doing recommendations of books, because I'm a reader. He's a reader.
Yep.
So we want to make sure that we recommend good books, whether it's for storytelling, awareness, history books, stuff that people are going to enjoy depending on what the taste of books is going to be. For today, I actually have the Light series. It's a very good storytelling book about some kingdoms that are cursed and how they're battling to kind of, end the curses. It's a very popular book. My wife loves it. And here are just 3 of the 4 books that are in total right now. But if you haven't heard of Lightlark, I'll recommend for you to go to your closest Barnes & Noble, buy an Amazon Prime, Audible, or however you get your books, and give it a try. And then post in the comments what you thought about it. And hopefully you have a good time reading it and enjoying it.
Definitely.